say good morning, everybody. Today's really early and I'm not feeling it.
Hello Bookish friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we are starting another Days in My Life vlog. It is Wednesday, April 24th when I am starting this. I got up earlier than I normally do when I work from home. I have to get blood work done at noon today, so I wanted to work from home so I could like not freak out. And obviously I don't live anywhere like close to my stores. I didn't have time to like drive for work and then come back and be back by 12. Just didn't make sense, so I'm working from home today. I just did a couple, probably like an hour and a half worth of computer work, and now I'm gonna give myself a break. I think I'm gonna have some lunch, so I'm not eating breakfast, so I'm not eating right before my blood work. So I think I'm gonna do that. I am getting over being sick, so I hope it doesn't mess with my levels too much. If you watched my 24-hour reading challenge vlog that was just posted on, actually it was posted last week at this point, I was talking about how I like randomly got sick and woke up on Thursday and just like felt like absolute shit, and today is like the first day where I feel somewhat back to normal. Hoping that me getting over being sick doesn't affect my blood work, because if I have to do it again I'm gonna freaking cry. But anyways, I just finished up some work. I think I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, and then we are gonna talk about today's video sponsor, which is Pair Eyewear, which are the glasses I'm wearing right now. We'll talk about it in just a second. And then I will give you a little update on what I'm reading. Okay, like I said, this video is kindly sponsored by Pair Eyewear, which is a company I've been working with for quite some time now, and I just absolutely love them. So let's talk about what Pair Eyewear is. Pair Eyewear is an online glass retailer that specializes in unique frames, because this is what you call a base frame. So you can buy your base frame in any style, color you want. And when I say that I can change this glass in a matter of seconds to a different style, I mean, now I'm wearing my Gryffindor plaid. Now I have sunglasses. Like, how amazing is that? Basically how Pair Eyewear works, so you will just go to paireyewear.com. You can browse their homepage, see what new collections they have going on. You can shop by women's, men's, or kids. Once you go into shop women's, men's, or kids, you will then select your base frame. Like I said, I have the Kirby and the Murphy. From there, you can decide whatever types of add-ons you want. If you want a progressive lens, if you want a double lens. I don't do any prescription in mine because I don't need that, even though I probably should do that soon. I only add on blue light filtering because your girl needs that. And then from there, you can scroll through the top frames and choose as many as you like. It is literally that easy, and I just absolutely love them. I love how affordable they are. I love that I can switch out my styles so easily without having to buy an expensive pair of frames, because I am somebody that likes to switch out my style from time to time, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna have 20 plus pairs of sunglasses or glasses. So I love that I can literally just swap out my styles with just the click of a frame. Like, it literally just makes my life so much easier. And I love the little cases that they come in. And I love these because I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of glasses in this one case. I am all for saving space, especially when Chris and I travel, or I travel with my family or by myself or anything. So I love that I can literally bring 6 pairs of glasses in one case and it's not taking up an entire spot of my suitcase. I also love their Pair for a Pair program, where when you buy a pair of base frames, they donate a pair to somebody in need, and I just love that. But I also love how many options they have. You would think that a company like this would only have like 4 or 5 options. They have so many options, and they have so many options for top frames. I need to get some more top frames for this style, which is the Murphy. They are my newest style. I also have this style, which is the Kirby. These ones are a little smaller and a little more square, and I have literally so many top frames for these. These are Gryffindor plaid. I love these ones. These are the beige. These are like the harvest plaid, I think, and then I also have some tops. Like, I die. So if you want to get your very own pair of Pair Eyewear glasses, you can do so using the link in my description box, or you can use code LEXI'sReading15 at checkout for 15% off your first order. I hope you love your Pair Eyewear glasses just as much as I do, and thank you again to Pair Eyewear for sponsoring this video and continuing to support my channel. Alright, now that that is out of the way, let's quickly talk about what I'm reading right now and what I plan to read for the rest of the week. Maybe. The first book I'm reading right now is The Rom-Commers by Catherine Senner. I'm 60% of the way through with this. I'm hoping I can finish this today and maybe tomorrow. I am absolutely loving this. This main character is just hilarious. It's basically about this girl. She is a primary caretaker for her dad because her dad was in an accident. She's a screenwriter, but she hasn't had her big break yet. So her ex-boyfriend from high school, who she's still good friends with, calls her and says, hey, I have this really good opportunity for you to work with Charlie Yates and rewrite his rom-com that he wrote, but you have to move out to LA for 6 weeks and live in his mansion and rewrite this terrible screenplay that he's written. She goes. Charlie Yates is an asshole, as one would expect. He wasn't aware that this was happening, so the guy that reached out to our main character is Charlie's manager, so he never told either of them what was going on. He was kind of just like hoping for the best when she got there. At first, Charlie's like hesitant, but then Emma, our main character, realizes that she has to make Charlie believe in love because he clearly doesn't. He wrote a terrible rom-com and she has to help him fix it. So I'm loving it. The dynamic between these two main characters is just hilarious. It is a little wordy sometimes and you get stuck in Emma's thoughts a lot, which I have skipped a couple pages because I'm like, I don't really need to know this. Like, I want to see them really fall in love rather than like see their thought process, you know? So, but I am really enjoying this, hoping to finish this today, and if not, I want to finish it tomorrow. Yesterday, I tried to listen to the audiobook for Hula, which is on my April TBR, but honestly, there is just so much going on in this book that I just don't think it's for me. It's basically a literary fiction book about a family that lives in Hawaii. I started listening to it and I was like, 1, there's too many characters, 2, there's too many words, and 3, there's too many like things to keep track of, and it's not for me. So I am unfortunately going to DNF this, but I love this cover and I'm really sad, but it is what it is. I also started the audiobook for Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice, which is the 4th book in the Finley Donovan series. I just love this series. Like, this series is just so freaking warm and cozy, but also so funny, and the mystery in this is actually really good. So if you don't know, Finley Donovan, she writes sexy thrillers, if that makes sense. In the 1st book, she's in a Panera talking about her book and somebody thinks that she's like a paid assassin. So this person pays her to kill her husband and it just spirals from there. And it is just the best cozy mystery ever. I don't know how far into this I am, but I ended up buying the audiobook, which I'm kind of butthurt about because I wanted to get it from my library, but it's just taking too long. Because I'm on chapter 15. Let's see if I can figure out where I am. So I am on page 145, chapter 16. I've read this much yesterday. I will definitely be finishing it this week. I should get a bookmark. I am absolutely loving this. I love the narrator of this book. It's like Angela Daw or something like that. Yes, Angela Daw. So I just love the way she narrates these books and like has little different accents and tells for different characters, but I'm absolutely loving this. We'll definitely finish this week and I will update you on my final thoughts. That is what I'm reading right now. As for what I'm gonna read for the rest of the week, I have no clue because I am such, sorry, I'm just canceling my hold on my audiobook. I'm such a mood reader and I have some books on my TBR, but honestly, I'm not feeling any of them. And when I say any of them, they're the books from my April TBR. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of them and I'm not feeling like reading off my TBR, which is not great, but yeah. I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. My camera battery is dying. I'll be back with an update later. It'll probably be later or tomorrow, depending on how I feel after my blood work, but I'll be back when I'm back. Hello friends. It is, what day is it? Thursday. Don't mind my hair, it's a hair wash day. I just got home from work and I'm absolutely exhausted. I don't think I filmed anything after like telling you my reading update. Also, the light is so bright and we're coming in this way. Louie's outside barking. All right, this lighting is too much. Let's go this way. So I just got home from work. I'm gonna stand right here to block this light. There's just, actually, you know what? Let's go right here. Hold on. Okay, good enough. What was I saying? So I just got home from work. It's Thursday. I am absolutely exhausted. I'm pretty sure I'm getting my period. And I'm just cranky and tired and don't feel like doing anything. But we did just get our Nespresso order and I figured I would show you what we get. Then obviously I will record me putting them away because I absolutely love the sounds of me refilling my coffee. Like total ASMR vibes. But Chris and I love our Nespresso and I figured I would show you some of our favorite pods. Chris only drinks espresso. He doesn't have like coffees like I do. Is this blurry? So he only drinks the espresso and he likes the double espresso Chiaro. I have no idea if that's even how you pronounce that. Those ones. He got 2 of those. He likes these Scuro ones. Also a double espresso. He likes the Cafecito de Puerto Rico. That's a single espresso or a double espresso? Double espresso. And then he also recently started liking the iced Ligero, also a double espresso. He really likes those ones. And I have been slacking on my Nespresso game. I have really only been drinking my Chamberlain coffee, either French press or cold brew, and I'm obsessed with it, but I wanted to get a couple of pods just in case. My new obsession of Nespresso pods is the Vivita. They say it's cereal and sweet. I don't really know what that means, but I like them. I also love the Malazio Boost. This is like 20% extra caffeine, and I absolutely love these. These are great for when I really need a pick-me-up. And then the only other one I got was the Sweet Vanilla, which is just a classic vanilla. So that's our little Nespresso haul order if you are ever interested in what we drink. But I'm gonna put these away now. And then I'm gonna go sit outside and read. Oh, I have a reading update. I should probably do that quick. Hold on. Should I just bring you in my reading room? Yeah, probably. We're gonna go into the reading room to make things easier. I finished 2 books today. No, that's not true. So I finished the Rom-Commers by Catherine Senner last night. It was so good. I'm giving it 4 stars, and the only reason it's not getting 5 stars is because of 2 things. One, I so wish that we got the perspective of, sorry, just had to go beat Louie's ass real quick. He would not stop barking. And him and our neighbor's dog like go at it through the fence. I don't get it. But anyways, the reason why the Rom-Commers did not get a full 5 stars is because I so wish that we got the perspective of Charlie. I wish we got his perspective and his like thought process, because at the end of it, it was revealed like why he was so hesitant to get into a relationship with her. You knew the entire time that Charlie wanted Emma, but for some reason he like wouldn't let himself like cave in. And I wish that we had seen his perspective so we knew what was going on, because at the end it was kind of like a shock. It was like, damn, like this book would have been so good if we had seen like his thoughts dealing with that specific thing that he was going through, and seeing like what she was going through and her thoughts. So if it had had that, it would have been an extra half star. But the other half star I'm negating from my rating is because it was just like too much of her inner dialogue for me to like care. Like there was pages that I just like skimmed through quickly because I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't care what she's thinking. This to me read more like a movie than it did a book, because it would like fast forward and be like, oh, another week with Charlie and we're still going through our groove and having our routine. And it's like, I wish we saw more of the routine rather than like her inner dialogue. Does that make sense? So ended up giving this a 4 star. But really, really enjoyed it. Really love the main characters and the ending. Love it. And then the other book that I finished today was Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. I finished the audiobook for this. Could this focus, please? This book was so good. I highly recommend the audiobook versions of these rather than reading them physically, if you can. But also I love having the books physically because I love these covers. But this one, so good. Probably my second favorite in the series. Obviously the first book is gonna always be my favorite, but this one was definitely my second favorite. If my camera would focus, that would be lovely. I love this one so much because it was constantly action-packed, and there was really no points where I was like, okay, I'm bored. Like I was in it the entire time, and maybe it's because I was listening to it on audio, but this one just like, I can't say enough good things about it. Everything that I wanted to happen happened. Everybody that I wanted to be together was together by the end, and it was just like a happy ending. But like the very last thing that happened in this book will probably lead us into our next book, and it was such a shock that I was like, not her. So I gave this 5 stars because this was so freaking good. But if you have not read the Finley Donovan series, I highly recommend it, and I extra recommend it on audio. So my original plan was to start the next book in the Thursday Murder Club, which is The Man Who Died Twice, but I might quickly read Surrender, which is the 6th book in the Steele Brothers series. And this is the last book that follows Jonah and Melanie. I want to finish this because if you just saw my recent book haul, I got books 7, 8, and 9, which are Ryan, the Last Brothers 3 books. And I kind of want to like close out the chapter on Jonah. I like also don't want to wait too long to read this one and forget everything that happened in the last book. So I might read this because I know I could probably finish this in like, today's Thursday. I could probably have this finished by Sunday and then maybe pick up this or something. I don't know. So these are kind of the 2 I'm going back and forth between. Maybe I'll start one, and if I'm not feeling it, I'll try the other. We'll see what happens, but that's my reading plans. I'm gonna go put our coffee away and then go sit outside and get some reading done and just chillax. Like, my brain hurts, I am tired, I'm cranky. Louis, every time he barks, I wanna fucking rip his head off. And that definitely means I'm getting my period, but go put some coffee away and get some reading done. Hello friends. I can't remember the last time I updated you. I'm pretty sure it was when I was outside reading yesterday. I don't remember why I didn't film last night. I think I just like, what did I even do last night? Well, the rest of today, tomorrow, and then Sunday, I'm actually meeting Chris down in the city because he has like a work conference from Monday to Wednesday. And if you didn't know, I have a lot of stores in Manhattan and down in the city. So when he was like, oh, I'm gonna be there staying overnight and my company's paying for the hotel, I was like, all right, I'm tagging along even if you're not there the entire time, so I don't have to drive to the city and I can knock a bunch of store visits out. So that works out. But like I said, it's about 2 p.m. on Friday. I'm going to make myself some lunch. I'm actually making myself a Rios pizza. If you have never tried these frozen pizzas, you are so missing out. These are the best frozen pizzas to ever exist. They are so expensive. Pretty sure like one of these is like $11 or $12, but honestly they are so freaking worth it. So I'm gonna make myself this, and then we're gonna go outside and get some reading done because it is freaking beautiful out. I even treated myself to a McDonald's Diet Coke after I dropped Chris off at the airport because it's fucking Friday. As you saw from the B-roll right before this, I decided to start reading the next book in the Steel Brothers series, but Chris had a migraine last night and he like rarely gets them, so he was like totally down for the count and like couldn't have any lights on. So I was like, well, I guess I have to read on my Kindle. And I actually decided to start this book, which is Binding, what is it called? Binding 13, which is the first book in the Boys of Tommen series. Tommen? Somebody tell me how to pronounce that. Yes, it is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This book is fucking 887 pages long. For what reason? Like, why are we writing books that long? Oh, wait. Yesterday when I looked, I swear to God, it said 887 and now it's saying 628. Which is still freaking long. I've really only met our main character, Shannon, who deals with a lot of bullying at the public schools that she's at. She is dealing with that. She also has an abusive father. She has a brother who ran away 5 years ago that she hasn't talked to. Just like a really toxic home life, but her mom's on her side and wants her to like do better and not be bullied and deal with all this. So her mom took out a loan to go to the I think it's Tommen College or something like that. Also, my dishwasher's going in the back, don't mind that. Her mom like took out a loan so she could go to the school, which she gets there and she knows that two of her like good friends, like her actual friends from growing up, are already at that school. So she's like, oh my God, I can't wait. It's a fresh start. Nobody knows me. I have two of my actual friends there that don't bully me and don't freaking like drive me crazy. She pretty much gets there. The last thing I read was the part where she like forgot her cell phone in the bathroom, so she had to run back. And then she had to like go back to class, and then she interrupted some sort of sports practice. The last thing I read was after that, everything changed. I'm only like 3% in, but my focus is gonna be reading that this weekend. I'm gonna try to read as much as I possibly can this weekend, but I also want to do mine and Chris's wedding scrapbook. I love making scrapbooks, but it is a lot of freaking work. I finally just printed out all the pictures I needed, and I've already been like slowly collecting like stickers and fun stuff like that. So in addition to reading this, Binding 13, I want to start and hopefully finish our wedding scrapbook. I don't know. I have a bridal shower tomorrow, so that's gonna take up a decent amount of my day because it's like 35 minutes away. I think it's from like 11 to 1, and then I have to pick up my car. But after that, I'm saying no to any and all plans. I already told all my friends, I was like, don't ask me to do anything because you know Chris is gone. I don't want to do anything. I want to sit in my house and do nothing. That's the situation of where we're at now. I'm gonna get this pizza cooking and then we're gonna go sit outside and see how much we can read of A Binding 13.
It's a sweet boy. Bubby, we gonna have a mommy and Louie weekend? It's just us this weekend, no daddy. So that means I get extra spoiled.
I just read the part where I just got introduced to Johnny, and he says, I was also hungry, which didn't bode well for my temper. Same. Hello friends, I have clearly migrated to the couch. About 4:15 now. I am 50 pages in to Binding 13. And I'm enjoying it. It's definitely slow, but I think I am gonna be okay with it because I know it going into it. I'm like a little less than 10% in. I feel like I've been reading forever and only 10%, which obviously because the book is 600 freaking pages. Initial thought is that I feel really bad for Shannon because of all the bullying and whatnot. I like Johnny. I love how he like is protecting Shannon and like telling all of, like the rugby team like don't fuck with her. Don't try to like get with her. But is it because he likes her and he wants her, or is it because he just like actually doesn't want people to mess with her? I don't know. I will probably find that out, I'm sure. I'm gonna get up and be a little productive. I'm gonna do all my laundry. My goal for this weekend is to like clean the house, be productive, and do the things that I should have done during the week, which is laundry. I'm gonna go make my bed and then probably come back on the couch. I don't think I'm gonna vacuum today because I'm too lazy to do that. I also have tomorrow to do stuff too, so I don't have to do everything in one day. I just ran the dishwasher and it just finished, so I'm gonna go start my laundry and then I'll be back at some point. I don't know. Okay, I just put away all the dishes and now I'm switching to another project that I have been wanting to do, and I know it's not gonna take me that long, so we're just gonna do it. And it is going through this closet again, which is like our little pantry. And honestly, it's not bad. It's just like, there's stuff. Like these are mine and Chris's like wedding Christmas / thank you cards that I fucked up, that I had to reorder them. So like I need to get rid of this. This all just needs to be like reorganized and just cleaned up a little bit. So we're gonna tackle this, do some organizing, and then maybe I'll show you the after, because it's probably not gonna look that different, but whatever. Okay, so it doesn't look perfect, but it looks a little bit better. That's where all of our paper towels go. That's why that's so empty, but I kind of organized it a little bit more. I don't know if you're even really gonna be able to tell, but to me it feels more organized and more separated. So that feels nice. I feel like it looks a little bit better. And honestly, that's all I wanted, so yay me. You want to come inside? He's like, Mom, what are you doing? Hi, puppy. friends. I'm gonna make some chocolate covered strawberries because they are my current other fixation besides the vanilla buttercream that I've been making lately. So I have some strawberries that if I don't eat them soon, they're gonna go bad. So I figured I would just throw some chocolate on them. I like white chocolate on them. Literally all I use is some white baking chocolate chips. I'm just gonna use the rest of this bag. And then I heat it up for like 30 seconds, stir, 30 seconds, stir until it's the consistency I want. And then I roll them in the chocolate and set them in the fridge because I love when they're like crunchy. So I'm gonna make these. Okay, don't look at this one, but chocolate covered strawberries are done. Now I'm gonna put them in the fridge to cool. And we will consume these later. I'm so excited. This is like my hyperfixation right now. I don't know why. But yeah. You saw me make a cold brew for tomorrow afternoon probably. And then I also made a pot of French press so I could have that tomorrow morning. Alright, so it is about 8:15. I'm gonna go take a quick body shower because I was just sitting outside and like I'm freezing and my toes are freezing, and the only way to like bring my body temperature back up is to take a hot shower. Then I'm gonna put away laundry, and then we're gonna sit back on the couch and get some reading done. I'm 10% through Binding 13, enjoying it. Want it to move a little quicker, but I'm in it for the long haul, but I'll be back later. Having a little bowl of Captain Crunch with berries. Louis is ready to put a movie on, so we're gonna eat that, put some sort of movie on, I don't know, and then continue reading my book. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday at 8:30. I can't believe I'm awake this early, honestly, on a Saturday. I love to sleep in on weekends and like binge sleep, but I read to chapter 7 of Binding 13 last night, as you saw. At least I think that's the chapter I'm on. Yes, chapter 7. Literally, I was gonna try to keep reading, but my eyes were like closing, so I literally put all my stuff away and instantly fell asleep. Like, I was so tired. And that's been happening to me lately. Like, it's like I get in bed and within 20 minutes, I'm like, if I don't close my eyes now, I'm gonna fall asleep with all this on me. I have to get ready in a little bit to go to a bridal shower. I'm gonna take my time getting ready because it's at a fancy place and I want to look nice, and I just like getting ready, so we're gonna take our time. I don't know if I'm gonna curl or straighten my hair. I'm feeling like I'm gonna put a loose curl in it just to make it look a little bit nicer. I also realized I never ate my chocolate covered strawberries last night, so we're gonna try one right now. I'm just gonna grab a random one. I like made them and then, what the heck is this? I like made them and totally forgot about them, so let's try it. So good. And I love the crunchy chocolate. But it's everywhere. So good. Got my little fix, need some water. And now, I'm gonna go make myself some coffee. Probably gonna have some of my French press that I made the other night. And have my cold brew later today because it's lower in caffeine strength, so that'll be perfect for like mid-afternoon coffee. I'm gonna try to sit outside, but it's a little chilly right now. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna get some reading done. Got my little Cozy Girl Era cup, and look at this straw, you guys. This is from Coffee and Goodreads, and it's got a little bow on it. Like, does this not match this aesthetic? Like, this literally says in my bow era. So, what a happy morning. Okay, hello friends. It is many hours later. I got back from the bridal shower and then had to go pick up my car from getting brakes and rotors done. And then I came home and just had to like chill out for a little bit, close my eyes for a little bit. And now I'm awake and moving, but not very quickly. It is coming up on dinner time, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I also have all my scrapbooking supplies out because at some point tonight I wanna start working on mine and Chris's scrapbook for our wedding. I don't feel like starting that now. I got all the stuff out because I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it. And then now I feel like going and sitting outside for like 10-15 minutes at max, maybe longer. because it's nice out, but I'm gonna go sit outside, get some reading done. I'm definitely not getting as much reading done as I was hoping, but it's fine. It's whatever. This weekend is all about recharging and relaxing and just doing whatever my body wants to do. So I'm gonna go sit outside for a little bit, get some reading done, and then I'm gonna come in, do some scrapbooking, and figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner.
Oh, woo woo! Hi, YouTube! Morning! Louie, what do you say? Say I'm working, Mom. That's a good helper.
I legit taught Louie to howl when the fire sirens go off at the fire department down the street from us. It was funny, like, at first, and it is funny from time to time, but there's times where it's not funny, but that's why I just had to throw that in there because I think it's so funny. Every time he hears him, he howls. And I always say that he's working when he does it because they put him to work, but anyways, it's Sunday morning. I'm sitting outside reading. I actually went and vacuumed out my car and got a car wash earlier. I like came out, brought all my stuff out, and then I was like, I should go before it gets really busy, so I did that. Now I am back home and reading Binding 13. I didn't read anything yesterday. I worked on my scrapbook for like 3 hours and just chilled out for the rest of the night. But I didn't read anything, so we're gonna get some reading done. It is Sunday at 11:30. I have to leave to go down to the city at like 3. Chris has a work event. I don't know if I talked about this already, but Chris has a work event and I have a ton of stores in the city, so I'm gonna knock out a bunch of visits while his company is paying for the hotel. So I'm going tonight and then we get home Wednesday night. So really the only things I need to do before I go are edit my Made TBR video, which will have been up on this Monday. So go check that out, and I need to pack. But for now, I'm gonna sit outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. Okay, hello friends, checking in. It is about 1:30 now. I have been doing random shit. I don't even remember the last time I updated you. I know I said I had to pack. I did do that, which I forgot to film it, which is great. Literally had my camera upstairs with me, but just like didn't do it. I cleaned the house a little bit, and now I'm gonna edit my Made TBR video and schedule that to go out. Do some last minute packing, take a body shower, and then we will be on our way to the city. But I'm gonna end this video here because I might film a separate video of like my days in the city, or do like a spend a bookish day with me in NYC, because I'm gonna have a lot more time since I don't have to drive down to the city every day, and I'm staying right in downtown Manhattan. So I'm gonna have some shorter like work days, but I think I might do like a little bookish shopping day because there's so many cute little like small bookish stores and bookstores in the city. So we'll see. I probably will do that, but I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you had fun watching. I don't even remember what happened in it. I hope I have enough footage. It might be a shorter Days of My Life vlog, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.